With the decision on the unconstitutionality of Proposition 8 upheld by the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, marriage equality activists gathered at the LGBT Center to celebrate the day, knowing that the fight for same-sex marriage is far from over.
Justice will roll like rain throughout San Francisco. It's a prediction. And tonight at 5 o'clock, LGBT Center. Yes. Community gathering.
Sometimes Scripture speaks so deeply into the human condition. And today, this is the scripture I bring. This is the day the Lord has made.
Yes, yes.
We will rejoice and be glad in it. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We know marriage equality. We still have a long way. That fight isn't over. But today we rejoice. We celebrate. We celebrate the truth that the moral arc of the universe may take a long time, but it really does bend towards justice. We celebrate the power of love to overcome hate. We celebrate the power of justice to overcome fear. We celebrate that on this day, the United States of America lived out more closely its core value of liberty and justice for all.
And if it isn't for us right now, future generations won't be standing here down the road fighting the next thing that we need to fight. Because while we are on the edge of winning in California, we got a long ways to go on the federal level. And I'm not stopping until I get all 1,138 rights. Kristen and I do not have a civil union. We do not have a domestic partnership. We have taken care of all the legal paperwork to make sure that, God forbid, something happens to us, we're okay. But we will not settle for less. We will not go out of state and get married because this is where we live. We will not go out of the country and get married because this is where we live. Marriage matters, and it's about time that the courts are saying that it matters on a bigger level, and that they see that, and that they agree that we need to be fully equal.
So the federal court today looked very specifically at the circumstances of Proposition 8. Proposition 8 was the first time that an initiative actually took away a fundamental freedom, namely the freedom to marry, from lesbian and gay people. The court today said that regardless of some of the broader issues about the fundamental right to marry or broader questions about equality for lesbian and gay people, taking away a basic human freedom just because a group of voters decide that some people should be second class, that violates the United States Constitution. The court, in essence, today said that all citizens are first class, that gay and lesbian people cannot have their rights just taken away in order to declare them unequal.
We drove down to Carmel and we had a very romantic dinner, and the two of us proposed to each other over dinner, and we said that when marriage finally is legal and Prop 8 is overturned, we are going to marry. And we are one step closer to that today, and we are overjoyed.
There's something new in this decision. This decision acknowledges the pain of Proposition 8. This decision acknowledges that that was wrong. It tells us that we should never have gone through what we went through in California in 2008 and what we've gone through in state after state after state, having a fundamental human right put up for a popular vote. That is wrong. And that is what this decision says. Fundamental rights are not up for a popular vote. And that is pure poetry.
How do you know this is truly a gay marriage decision?
Wow.
They cite Marilyn Monroe. Can you believe it? Marilyn Monroe. Okay. Had Marilyn Monroe's film been called How to Register a Domestic Partnership with a Millionaire, it would have not conveyed the same meaning as How to Marry a Millionaire. All right. They get it. Marilyn, you rock.
Proposition 8 proponents have filed a request with the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit for an en banc review. If the Ninth Circuit grants their request, litigants on both sides will have to face an 11-judge panel for another session of oral arguments. For the time being, the ban on same-sex marriage in California remains in effect. At the LGBT Center in San Francisco, this is Raymond Donald Hong for Outlook Video.
We love to get mail from you. Email us at comments@outlookvideo.org.
To contact us by phone, call 408-293-3040, extension 205.
Visit our website at outlookvideo.org.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/outlookvideo.
And connect with us at facebook.com/outlookvideo.